Imagine waking up in a world where everyone knows your name but you don't know theirs, where strangers greet you like family, and friends smile with knives behind their backs. This is the story of a man trapped in a reality built on lies, and the betrayal that will shatter it all. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell, so you don't miss the next dark story. Now let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Awakening. Ethan Cole opened his eyes to blinding sunlight. He was on a park bench, his clothes rumpled, head pounding. Children ran past him, dogs barked, life moved on. But something was wrong. He didn't know where he was. "Hey, Ethan." A jogger waved, smiling. "Rough night." Ethan froze. The man knew his name, but Ethan had never seen him before. Chapter 2. Faces without names. As he walked the streets, people greeted him, store clerks, strangers, even a police officer. "Morning, Ethan." "Back again, Ethan?" "See you tonight, Ethan." But when Ethan asked their names, they laughed, as if he were joking. "You know who I am." By the time he reached the cafe, his skin crawled. The barista handed him coffee without asking. "The usual, right?" he whispered. "What's happening to me?" Chapter 3. The apartment. He found keys in his pocket, which unlocked a sleek downtown apartment. Photos lined the walls, him with smiling friends, co-workers, even a woman who kissed his cheek. He touched the frames. The memories weren't there. A phone buzzed on the counter. A text flashed, "Don't trust them. Meet me at midnight. Pier 19. No name. Chapter 4. The woman in the photo. That evening, the woman from the photos appeared at his door. "Ethan," she whispered, hugging him tight. "You scared me. You promised you'd never forget me again." "Who are you?" he asked, her face twisted with hurt. "Don't play this game. Not tonight." She cooked dinner, spoke about people he didn't know, places had never been. He nodded, but his heart thudded. At one point, she leaned close. "They're watching you again, aren't they?" Chapter 5. Pier 19. At midnight, Ethan crept to the pier. A hooded man waited, hands shaking. "You don't know me," the man said, "but I know you. They reset you, wiped your memory. This isn't the first time." "What are you talking about?" Ethan demanded. The man pressed a flash drive into his hand. "Proof, but be careful. Even the people you love will betray you." Gunshots cracked. The man fell, blood spilling onto the pier. In his last breath, he whispered, "Trust no one, not even her." Chapter 6. The drive back. In his apartment, Ethan plugged the flash drive into his laptop. Files opened, photos, surveillance logs, timestamps. Each file was labeled Cycle 14, Cycle 15, Cycle 16. Dozens of versions of himself, different clothes, different dates, always ending with "Memory reset complete." Ethan's blood ran cold. Behind him, the woman whispered, "You weren't supposed to find that." Chapter 7. The confrontation. Ethan turned. The woman from the photos stood in the doorway, eyes gleaming with something between sorrow and menace. "Who are you?" he demanded. She stepped closer. "I'm the one who's been keeping you alive. Every time they reset you, I fight to bring you back." "Reset me? Why?" "Because you know too much," she whispered. "And because you refuse to play their game." Chapter 8. The hidden room. She led him into a hidden chamber behind a sliding wall in his apartment. Monitors glowed, showing live feeds of the city. "They've built a prison without walls, Ethan. Everyone out there is part of it. Actors, agents, all to keep you compliant. This is Cycle 17. Last time, you didn't make it this far." Ethan's stomach twisted. "Actors? You're saying my life is fake." "Not fake," she said softly. "Controlled." Chapter 9. The choice. On the monitors, Ethan saw himself in past cycles, laughing, crying, begging. Each time, it ended with guards dragging him away. Then a blank screen. "They'll come soon," she said. "You can run or you can fight, but if you fight, you'll lose more than your memory." "And you? Whose side are you on?" Ethan asked. She looked away. "I wish I knew." Chapter 10. The betrayal. Ethan decided to fight. He pocketed the flash drive and bolted from the apartment. Alarms blared. Faces of strangers turned toward him, neighbors, baristas, police, all smiling. All wrong. They closed in, chanting softly, "Ethan, come home. Ethan, come home." He reached the pier again, desperate for escape. The woman appeared, gun in hand. "I told you to trust no one," she said, tears streaking her cheeks. "Especially me." Chapter 11. The truth. She lowered the gun. "I loved you once, before the cycles, but love doesn't survive memory wipes. They made me part of the system, Ethan. I became your handler. So all of this," he gasped. "An experiment," she said. "Testing how long before you break. And tonight you broke." She pulled the trigger. Darkness swallowed him. Chapter 12. Cycle 18. Ethan opened his eyes to sunlight on a park bench. Children laughed. Dogs barked. A jogger waved. Morning, Ethan. Rough night. He smiled faintly, as if some distant part of him remembered. But when he glanced at a reflection in a shop window, his blood froze. The woman stood beside him in the glass, smiling, though she wasn't really there. And in the reflection's corner, faint glowing text pulsed. Cycle 18 initiated. And that was the forgotten name, a story of memory, control, and betrayal that never ends. If this thriller kept you hooked until the very end, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our next dark tale.